Well, hello, Best Life family, friends. Welcome to this awesome Facebook Live. And we are here with the amazing, ins- well, inspirational guy, our founder and CEO of Best Life, Scott Kasmirczak. Do I actually pronounce your
It's
last name?
it's perfect. Yes, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Mhm.
awesome. So we are here, and we want to learn all about you, and also, you know, because you have so much to share. Most of the time, you're in the back office or in the background, and then when you start talking, it's pure wisdom.
Well, thank you. And yes, I'm always in the background, um, listening and enjoying what everybody is sharing. So yeah, it's really a thrill to be able to be part of something that provides what Best Life does for people. Yeah, it's very exciting. Hmm.
That's so awesome. And we are so happy to have you here right now. And also, because what I understand, Scott, you built a very successful business many, many years ago.
Yes, I
Can
have
you?
been. Yeah, I've been in
Yeah.
business almost 30 years. I've been.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been on my own. Um, so yeah, it's really been a fantastic career for me. What we've been able to create for the family and for all the customers and homeowners and contractors and everybody that I get the opportunity to do work for. Yeah, it's quite a privilege. Hmm.
That's so awesome. So, and well, about a few years ago, Jen and you decided to build Best Life.
Yes.
So, can you tell us, you built a business already. Um, what are the similarities and what are the differences in building a business?
Well, having and Jen is as much a part of my company as I am of Best Life.
Mm-hmm.
So having gone through what we went through building the one company, you have a pretty good idea of what doesn't work and
Mm-hmm.
what not to do. You know the contrast.
Yeah.
Um, so you could take some of that out of building Best Life, and but all of those opportunities, they're all experiences, and we learn from them, and you either know not to do it again or maybe something needs to be tweaked. Um, but another big part of it is not pushing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Over the years, Jen and I have been involved, and I know she's mentioned it in some form of personal growth, personal development, call it whatever you want, since we were 18 years old. And
Wow.
and but the training 30 years ago, no, more than that. I'm not as young as that sounds. I
Oh,
may
you
look.
look
I may look.
very
Yeah,
young.
I may look it, but I'm not. Anyway, but back to the training that we had originally is nothing like what the training is now. Over the years, it was a lot of push, do this, do that. It was never
Hmm.
about did it feel right. Now
Right.
everything we do is does it feel right. If it doesn't feel right, you don't do it.
Hmm.
Um, so, and the using that as your guidance
Yeah.
is so powerful. Um, so, it just is really the true guidance that we should be following is our feelings. Absolutely.
And um, so you say following your true guidance, your feelings. Um,
Mhm.
so what is it? Has it brought you? How do you feel it's different? Are the big changes for you?
Well, I do not get stressed really about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you're pushing, you're going to get stressed because a pushing energy will stop the flow.
Yeah.
I recently, in fact, just this morning, we had three big projects and I just finished the last one of the three up this morning. And I think if anybody, maybe not anybody, but most people that would have looked at where I was at a month ago would have said there is no way those projects are going to get completed. And
Wow.
they're completed, and there was no we got to rush, we got to rush, we got to do this. I just, I do what I have to do if it feels good. If it feels good to work a super long day, I'll work it. If it feels good to work a super short day, I'll do that too.
Oh,
um,
nice.
so but yeah, that push energy just is really a stops the momentum, and
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes puts you in a direction that it doesn't take long, and you realize that's not the direction you want to be going with it.
Right.
Hmm.
Mm, that's awesome. Well, I never ever expected you to be stressed actually because you're so
No, I'm not. I'm not. It
you're a
isn't.
very
No.
relaxed guy.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, in the past, I've probably there's been times where I have been under this
Mm-hmm.
exact same circumstances. I have been, and I've felt it. And let me tell you, the number of hours and push that had to be put in to accomplish something
Right.
were just really crazy. So, yeah, it really takes away the stress of it all,
Mm.
and without that, everything just flows. So, and I think it'd be funny. I think if you asked Francisco a month ago, are you going to get everything done? I think you would have had you would have had a different response from him than you would have had from me. But I think he's been around me enough to trust that we'll get it done. So,
Yes.
hmm
Oh, yeah.
yep,
And I saw some amazing, awesome comments passing by. And Dave is in the back office. He is amazing.
he is amazing. Yes,
He is wonderful. And Jen says,
so
I,
appreciate him.
yeah, so true. Jen, your lovely wife, says, I love you always go with the flow of everything. You have such of you have such of certainty that everything is for you.
It is. Yeah, it
That
absolutely
is
is. Hmm.
so true. And Jacqueline, the Dutch lady, she
Yeah,
says,
oh,
you
yes. Hi,
can't,
Jacqueline.
hi Jacqueline, yeah, you can't push yourself into alignment. Relax, align, and allow, align, and go with the flow, align and shine.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
She's got it. Hmm.
yeah, she's got it, definitely. And Aaron, hi Aaron, says pushing and insisting is resisting.
It is. Yep,
That's
absolutely.
awesome. Yeah, and so about allowing flow. Oh, Carissa is here and she says, hello, wonderful and beautiful friends and besties. I love hearing about the beauty of living the flow of life. It does feel so wonderful. That's awesome. Oh, Espen says, happy beautiful day, Superman. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
Espen.
That is so fun. Yes, and for all our viewers, if you have questions for Scott, feel free to add them in the comments section, and
Absolutely.
that's awesome. So, yes, align and shine. I love it. And about aligning and shining, Scott, you attended several seminars with Abraham,
Two.
and
Yep, I've been
yeah,
at
two.
two. Yes. Yep, and
Yes.
really looking forward to the third one in September. Absolutely, in Chicago again. Hmm.
So for the viewers who think, oh, who are they talking about? Can you explain something about Abraham?
Well, for me, it was the first time we went to Abraham in August or September, August of last year, it
And
was
Abraham is Abraham Hicks,
Abraham
right?
Hicks. Yep.
Yes.
Esther channels Abraham.
Mhm.
Um, it was truly, and even to today, um, that that 3 hours changed me forever. And it's really, and then going to Denver again.
Mhm.
Those, I'm getting downloads from Chicago, and I had the opportunity to be in the hot seat and ask a question, but I still get to today the effects of that. Feeling your alignment and how important that is. Um, it really is an amazing thing, and I it had the realization recently that I, out of all of the years and all of the training that I have done, and this is just for me, that there is no training more on point
Mhm.
and um, more spot on than Abraham. And I can, for me, like I say, I won't speak for anybody else, but for me, it
Right.
truly is the most in aligned. Um, if you want to base things off of results, which
Mhm.
I typically don't, I don't get into stats, but if you want to base anything off of results, follow Abraham, because if you truly want the results, um, and it's simple, everything else, they seem to complicate so much of everything, and it
Mhm.
truly is not. It's not a complicated process. Feeling good isn't that complicating.
Right.
It's a decision, and
Mhm.
figure it out. What makes you feel good if you are out of alignment. But yeah, for me, um, Abraham's training, through Esther, is truly the most on point training that, in my opinion, that there is. So yeah, if you had to pick one thing, go with Abraham. I won't steer you wrong. Yeah.
Awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah, as Jacqueline mentions, Abraham Hicks is our essence. We all have our own Abraham inside.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dave, I appreciate you big time as well, Scott. Maybe we'll have a waiter then that we can help align again.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
tell,
From Denver. From Denver.
yeah,
Hmm.
just share quickly the story.
Oh well, in Denver, and it kind of all started with a request for a certain flavor of lemonade, if I believe, that he didn't have, and you could tell he was not in any kind of an alignment that was matching our table. But
Mm-hmm.
we very quickly switched, and he became a big part of the entertainment that we were providing. It was really an enjoyable evening in Denver, watching him transition from where he was at to where he was by the end of the evening. So it was great fun. So yeah.
And that's beautiful. So I wonder, there probably are viewers who think, what did they do?
We were just in our own alignment. That's what we did. If
Mm-hmm.
there's one person in alignment is more powerful than the millions that aren't. But there was five people in their alignment at that table that evening. So it was you couldn't resist not to feel some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it was fantastic to see, and a lot of fun, a lot of laughs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you also mentioned simplicity, simple.
Hmm.
Can you expand a little bit more on that?
Well, yeah, the simplicity, all of the gurus have their techniques and their
Right.
and maybe it works for them, um,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. They don't work for me. I'll say I'll stick with
Mm-hmm.
my own again. They don't work for me because so much of it is pushing or doing something, recommending that I do something that doesn't feel good to me. Well, if it doesn't feel good, your results are going to reflect that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, the simplicity of with Abraham is really just feeling good. be in alignment. If you're not, take some deep breaths or a little meditation,
Yeah.
anything. Um, you don't need to jump up and down and yell you're excited 3 times when you're not excited, or you don't want to jump up and down. It ain't going to get you there. So, um, but yeah, it's, why complicate it when it truly, the simplicity of it
Mm,
really does work. Hmm.
that's awesome. And hi, Donna. Donna is here.
Oh, hi, Donna.
Um, yes. And Jen also comments, one person in alignment is more powerful than millions who
Hmm.
aren't.
Yeah, for
Wow.
sure. For sure.
And Dave said, yeah, it was 5 people in alignment. So just imagine that power, like Scott said.
Yeah,
So
so much fun.
much fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, and also I saw Jacqueline. Oh, it's a gift to be simple. Kiss. Keep it stupid simple.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
That's a fun
Hmm.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, because we overcomplicate most of the time. And
Well, yeah, and that's what, that's the norm. If anybody watches TV or listens to the news or any of that, that's where the trend is it's all complicated. It's going to be a hard day at work. Well, no, it doesn't have to be.
yeah,
It's all how you look at it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Mm. Oh, and Bayram is here. Oh, we have a
Oh,
fun
very
party
nice.
going on. Yes. Oh, he's saying hello.
Hi,
Yeah,
Byram.
so fun. And Scott, I know there is uh, something special. Um, you inspired men in different parts of the world um, how to treat their wife or how
Mm.
to yeah, well, how to treat them and how to love them, to show them their yeah, your affection. Can you share something about it? Because there are many men on this Facebook live, and it I just love it the way you do it.
Well, gosh, thank you. I guess I treat Jen the way I feel she should be treated. Um, and it feels great.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably many watching this that don't know. I do Jen's nails.
Yeah.
So like every 10 days or so, I do
Well,
her
I
nails.
thought I didn't want I didn't
Oh, I
I
don't care.
thought
I used to.
oh
I also used to color her hair for her, but
oh really?
I did
Wow.
for many years. Um, because it's funny because people ask, don't you wear glasses? And I said I do when I drive at night and when I do Jen's
Yeah.
nails. It's the only time I wear glasses.
Oh, that's
And
so fun.
but I don't know. It's just really enjoyable. I've always done stuff for her. If we travel, and Tineke, you know how Jen travels with.
Oh, yes.
um, she's very rarely has a bag in her hand. I sometimes can't carry all of them, but I do
Yeah.
what I can.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
she's everything, and that's how she
hmm
should be treated. And I think
yeah.
I think I hope everybody we should treat everybody like this, and
hmm
I and if my little gestures or somebody hearing something that I do, um, I also dress shop for her. She's probably mentioned
hmm
that. Um, I know her taste, I know her size, and it's always fun to surprise her. So,
Yeah.
but if those little things can make somebody's relationship just a little bit better, that's
Yeah.
fantastic. I'm
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, it's fantastic. Yep.
And can you yeah, Jacqueline. Yes, Jacqueline, share it with Ron, and well, you never know. Yeah, it's awesome. So can you also is it something that you grew up with, or did you see other people doing it, or is it just that you felt good about it?
Yeah, I just feel good about it. I'm never really somebody that. So you'll hear of people. You go to an event, go to somewhere where they want to motivate you. I'm not a
Yeah.
person that you would motivate to do anything. Now you just won't. Now you can inspire me to do something
Right.
by your actions, or something like that. And um, it's just something I enjoy doing. And
Mm.
again, if it inspires somebody watching or somebody that hears about it to do it for their spouse, their loved one,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter. I've done Chelsea's nails. I did one of Nick's prom dates. I did her nails for prom. So
Wow.
yeah,
And Chelsea and Nick are your children.
yes, Chelsea and
Yeah.
Nick are our children. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it's fantastic. I've done my mom's a couple months ago.
Oh,
We were
really?
visiting, and I did hers for her. So yeah. Hmm.
Wow, that is so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and talking about relationships, you just mentioned your children. And there are also many moms and dads who are watching.
Hmm.
Um, and I know they're your children are amazing. Can you share something about parenthood and well, Abraham's teachings and parenthood and how you dealt with it?
Well, you know, and I think Jen and I have done a fantastic job with our kids.
Hmm.
They are just two of the most incredible humans that I know.
Yeah.
And really, it's letting your kids be kids. Let them. They're gonna do things that you're gonna scratch your head at, but obviously you give them the guidance. If something is gonna go really the wrong direction, where
Hmm.
something could happen to them, you steer them. But let them be kids, and give them the freedom to choose and do what they want without all the restrictions. Um, and it's fantastic. Chelsea calls Jen every morning. Nick calls Jen 2 or 3 times a day. So
Hmm.
he calls me. Chelsea calls me. Not as often, but that's great.
Yeah.
They know I'm working, but it's just really to see what those two grown up to be is so satisfying. Um, it's fantastic.
Mm,
We couldn't be more proud of what they're doing, and the accomplishments that they've had in their life. So yeah, it's great.
that's awesome. That's
Hmm.
beautiful. Yeah, and they're amazing. And I
Hmm.
just saw, Dave, can you upload the comments again? I saw a beautiful comment by Bridget and Donna. Oh, yeah, Bridget says, I feel like you deeply listen and connect with Jen and others. And I
Yes.
think that's spot on, Bridget, because that is, I think everybody who meets you feels the same because
Mm.
you're a very, very amazing person.
Thank
And
you.
it's
Appreciate that.
it's an honor to know
Mm.
you.
Mm.
And
Thank you.
Donna says Scott and Jen just did and do why we're here. Nothing stops them. I appreciate them lots. We work for a big universe. Do you? Thank you.
Mm. Very nice.
Awesome. Thank you, Donna. And I think Jacqueline mentioned something about nails and Chelsea and mom. And yeah,
Not, I haven't done Nick's nails yet.
uh,
Not Nick's. One of Nick's dates.
yeah.
Nick might not want that getting out.
Yeah, I don't think he will love that.
Yeah, no, I
Oh,
haven't done Nick's
awesome.
nails.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And Donna also comments, we follow a good power, no need to follow humans.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that power is within every one of us.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
everybody has their own Abraham, and that's what that's the guidance to follow. It's within all of us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's so true. And Jen comments, it's so beautiful to guide children into feeling their own guidance. Only they can feel what they feel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's so beautiful because that's also, we feel our own guidance. And you know what makes your heart sing. And maybe your neighbor has something else that,
Right.
you know, and that's so beautiful that everyone is unique and
It is
living their best life.
best life. Absolutely. Hmm.
Yeah. And I know that Jacqueline is a mother of 5 kids.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And she says, I will ask my 5 kids. We love playing with Snapchat. Picture ourselves as a woman when we are a man, and picture ourselves as a man when we are a woman, playing and laughing.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is fun.
Hmm.
That is so fun. Um, I was going to ask you something. Now I don't know it anymore. Um, it will come to me. It will come.
It will. Hmm.
It will. Yeah. But it's so. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to ask you because I know that you. Well, it's called Best Life Creation Society, and there's also, I don't know. Do you call it subtitle? The line you
Oh,
that.
oh, that I can't. Is it the you are? Is it the you are more than you know? Is
Yeah,
it that one?
yeah.
Yeah. Is that the one
You've
you're talking about?
Yes, that came. You had a download,
I did.
and
Hmm. And
can you expand on it? Because
well, it came in the middle of the night. I woke up and believe I walked to Jen's side of the bed on her nightstand, or I went and got a piece of papers from somewhere and I wrote it down and went back to bed. And
yeah,
then in the morning, I think I was on a call with Jen and one of the Best Life calls, and I sent Jen a text and I said, "Go on my desk. There's a piece of paper with something written on it." And that's what was written on it. was
wow,
That was the statement that was written from that night. Um, so yeah, and we are more than we know. We're limitless, totally.
that's amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Living our best lives,
Hmm.
beautiful. So we are going to wrap it up. And Aaron said, "Oh, it's called a slogan." Oh, probably. Thank you,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Aaron. Yeah, awesome. That's so fun to have all these helpers.
Yes. Yes.
Everyone who's adding to this Facebook Live. I love it. And thank you all
Yeah.
so much for, your comments. And oh, and Dave says, and we are a personal empowerment community.
Yes. Yes. And that was another. The phrase personal development for quite some time has never really sat. It's never felt that well with me.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like it comes across that there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing wrong with any of us, and you know, be part of something that is empowering you and making you who you truly are. Yeah, that is really what best life is. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's a big shift because
Hmm.
most people are talking about personal development, but yeah,
Right.
it's
Hmm.
personal empowerment.
Right. Yep.
It feels, if you're watching, just feel the difference. Say it out loud and feel what it does to you, how it resonates. And yeah, well, maybe some people will still prefer development. Oh,
Oh
but
yeah. Do
I,
whatever
yeah,
whatever feels good. Absolutely. Hmm.
yeah. But
Hmm.
I so love the empowerment. And Jen says, yes, a mastermind. Oh, and Aaron says, a mastermind,
Master.
baby. Yeah. Awesome. So beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Scott, we're going to wrap this up. Do you have some last things you wanted to
Well,
share?
first, I got to thank you, Tineke. I appreciate you reaching out to me and asking me to do this. What a thrill! It's been fantastic, and maybe something I said will inspire somebody to go dress shopping.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you go. Um, buy
Men
the
go dress
Go dress
shopping.
shopping. Buy
Yeah.
the Yep. Get the nail kit. Do your nails. Your wife's
Yeah.
nails. Your partner. Absolutely. No,
Yeah.
what a thrill. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Tineke. We just so
Awesome.
appreciate you so much. Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Hmm.
Well, and thank you for your inspiration and the fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, we all love you so much. And
Thank you.
we are
Appreciate that.
so blessed with you and Jen. And, you know, yeah, that you started Best Life.
Yeah.
And
Well, and we feel the same about all of you, for sure.
yeah.
Hmm. Yep.
Mm. So awesome. Well, to each and everyone, have a fun day, you know, and let us know about the dress shopping and the nails, you
Yep. That's
know,
how it goes. Yep.
pictures. You know, we love pictures in this post. So
Yeah.
awesome. Oh, Don is
Fantastic.
on. You know, Don. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Don. Yeah.
So, Tracy, you're in for a treat. Awesome.
uh,
Well, have fun, everyone. Enjoy your day and see you next time.
Thank you, Tineke. Bye,
Awesome.
everybody.
Bye
Thank you much.
bye. Bye bye. There we go.